we're back to more Witcher 3. So, need to return and work on more projects. Can I jump it? Yes, I can.
Something's in the wind. Take care.
Well, there you go. Something's in the wind. So, how goes my stuff?
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor,
Huzzah.
if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other
Huzzah.
news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
Well, I shall go look right now.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
So, we can put paint too. We have 3 armor stands. Weapons racks. More weapon racks. More places to hang paint. Comes down to which armors do I want to put on display, though. Because I have quite a few that I could.
Even a horse drops if you ride it.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Yes, this is what I was trying to do. To whomever finds this letter, my name is Julius Ben Gavani. If you're reading these words, I am surely long dead. As benefits one of my station and familiar connections, I was sent to study at Barnard, the famed school for mages, yet I was never to complete those studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over my soul, ravaged by passion for organic alchemy. Which to that most wondrous of sciences, I dedicated the most beautiful years of my life. And the terrible side, which you now most surely stand is the fruit of those labors of love. If you are a fellow lover of alchemy, I hazard to guess you'll be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, that marvelous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice. Drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. The practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and even death. If you did not drop this letter after that last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy. Thus I shall now reveal to you, in a few brief words, the fundamentals of the alchemy table are designed, leaving aside all unnecessary detail. My chief discovery consisted of a formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagens taken from monsters into mutagens of the more common sort. I know this sounds highly unlikely, but I've proven with utmost certainty that this is possible. The workings of this transmutation are simple. One must simply make use of the table, which I designed. As an expert in the arcane art of alchemy, you certainly already know your way around such devices. If you are but an amateur, remember the whole Paloi, who has by accident wandered into this abandoned place, back away. Lest your ignorance do you grievous harm. You surely ask yourself why I hid my discovery from the world, why I did not share my formula with the community of alchemists. Well, let us say I have forever been regarded as eccentric, aloof. I have always believed it is pure chance and not men themselves that determine destiny. Furthermore, I have never desired offspring, and have no desire to entrust my opus to a mere acquaintance. I thus concluded the best solution was to hide my table and trust that chance will, if my theory is correct, bring a man here who will know how to make use of it. He might show delight, and to whom it will prove of great use. Whether I am right or wrong, time will tell. Use my gift wisely and fare you well. Cheers, Ben Gavan. Well, there you go.
A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
So we could go over here. So we could basically dismantle our excess mutagens to make other mutagens. So yeah, that's a lot of lesser green mutagens. Doesn't give us nearly enough red mutagens though. I guess I don't really have that many noon raves still, or night raves, whatever. Because I'm not salvaging that, or that. For some reason I thought fiends would be red, since they usually do drop red mutagens. That's good enough, I suppose. So now I have all these mutagens. Also, I believe if we use this, it replaces all your stuff, and your bombs and potions have gained an additional charge. Huzzah! Also, alchemy. Yeah, not nearly enough red mutagens. But we can make quite a few. That's at least 4 more. Green mutagens we can make in abundance. I pressed too quick and now it did that. Hey, what does that? My ultimate plan for mutagens is basically going to turn a lot of those green ones into red ones, because we have quite a few green ones. I was like, what's weighing me down, but then there's that. There's one on the hill. Put that in storage. As I try to decide between armors. Punch the wall. I mean, it's my wall. I'll do what for however I feel. This. Where is it? There it is. Huzzah.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragonglass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Yes, we could play McGrint, but it's mostly just practice Grint. Like, just basically, if you want to try yourself against a deck and see. It's not like, you know, actual.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Oh.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also some new furnishings, and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Oh, goody. I forget how many things I could do at once. Well, I could use a better bed.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Well, sure.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Well, let me do everything.
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. What are the racks?
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
More.
Yes. Just please make sure they're solidly made, and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand.
Exactly.
By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything Anything else you require, sir?
A guest room.
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Exactly.
yeah, sooner we start on that the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Well, might as well work
Starting
on
to
the
get into this whole
rest.
renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former
Do
verdancy?
you want answers to that garden?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
Now maybe I
The
can
idea
get some
is
of these
yours,
rare
sir.
plants
I am
that
but
can't
the
seem
humble
to
executor of your will.
find anywhere.
I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything
Oh God, I'm
else,
gonna
sir?
have to wait between seed harvests, ain't I?
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I've finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
Well, here's more money.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days.
So basically,
Will
1
you be
to 2
needing
days
anything
for most
else, sir?
things. Well, we got quite a few
That's all
things
for now,
going on.
BB. Thanks.
So we need to return, basically, in 2 days. I could just basically idle here, get things done. But I believe I have other stuff to do. Like, I have a dwarf to go pop for some money. I thought it was a week. I don't think it's been a week. It's been like, what, 4 or 5 days? Not a week. Roach, you need an
Even a
instinct.
horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
Stay upon where to work on after this. Because there's so many places. I might head over there. I know I probably want Madakar gear for one of my displays. Maybe my Viper armor for another. Wolf armor maybe? Ultimately, I'm just building sets because I'm building sets, and that's going to require more resources that I don't really have yet. Oh, but let's head back to town. We have a few things to do here. This, don't really need to worry about that. We haven't really done too much outside yet. So we have the dwarf to visit, and then Gwent, probably Gwent. Guys, remember, we do have to use the skeleton attack. Ugh.
Master Witcher!
You have my money.
What is it?
Got your coin, sir. And a wee gift to thank you for the trust you showed. This blade's the Reckoner. It saved my arse a fair number.
Thanks, Cianfanelli.
One last thing. I'd like to apologise for the whole minging kerfuffle.
There you go. So, why can't keep popping up? Oh god. So every quest I accept and everything else is gonna be like, hey, you can read this. No, you want to read this. Also the Reckoner. It's not really that great. Oop. I know, like
Your rainbow clear, see?
take it back to storage and all that, but nah.
Such are the times, my good fellow.
Duversace! 4 factions since time immemorial, great
Attentions
had,
to the
and it's a
Vantikers.
buggering
Parade about in tourneys.
Oh no. Gwent
Just
Paris.
you wait. A year on and some tosser will have invented the wankers of Norman.
Why is it no good fashion?
When did he need changing? Leave it the fuck alone! Hey! Duversace! 4 factions since time immemorial, Gwent's had, and it's a buggering...
Oh, you guys aren't going to like what
Gwent was
they've
perfected by
done
dwarves
with
or
nowadays.
centuries to play! Not about to accept some new...
About to accept some new faction.
Duversace! 4 factions since time
How is it
immemorial.
the Duchessa does not feed him as
And it-
well?
There you are. A pleasure to see you again. The Skellige faction, how do you find it?
Eh.
Honestly, not one of my favorites.
Yet I believe you will easily win the tournament wielding it.
Any specific tournament rules? Mind giving me an overview?
Firstly, might I introduce the contestants? Superb Gwent players all, hailing from the world's farthest corners. Hammal Ochen Dankbali, an Offieri merchant. Eric van Frog, a patrician from Novigrad. And lastly, we are proud to welcome a Skelliger.
Ye blind? Not Skelliger, Skelligirl, damn it!
Naturally, no offense meant. Agnetha Skolt, her ever-charming Isle temperament in evidence, along with assorted beats, baubles, ropes. As to the rules, they're simple. Each player adopts a faction they cannot change for the tourney's duration. Lose a match, and you're eliminated. The winner from among you shall advance to the semi-final to face the winner of the tourney's previous edition, His Excellency the Ambassador of the Empire of Nilfgaard, Master von Hin. The winner of that match shall in turn face none other than me, your humble servant.
Hands off our Gwen! No new fucking factions!
Well, there you go.
Protesters have gathered outside. Quite a few, it seems.
Hands off our bloody game! We didn't want any new factions! Money, you dozy cunt! Stop diddling with dwarven tradition!
Change cannot always please everyone. Gwent traditionalists resent my efforts to expand the canon to include Skellige, but we shall pay them no mind.
There's one quest in Thronebreaker that really made things look weird. Because basically it's like stone, hearth, Gwent. So basically hearthstone in your Gwent. Oh yeah, because that's, you know, what they do over in the Dwarven place. But yet that doesn't add up with Witcher lore at all, because, well, right here, the whole traditional Gwent. So how can that be traditional Gwent when it's frickin' Hearthstone? It's like they're trying to change the lore on Gwent all the bloody frickin' time. No new factions. Stonebreaker, we had a mixture of Rivia, Livia, other cards. It was just basically a hodgepodge of cards with not actually any real dedicatedness to a faction. And then there's the Gwent multiplayer game, which I haven't really done, so either way, it's hard to be traditional Gwent when they keep changing Gwent's rules. Especially the tradition of Gwent. My head hurts. Let's just
Mind telling me what
continue.
factions the others will be playing?
It is no secret. Eric van Frog will play the Northern Realms. His Excellency,
I wish
in
I
a
could.
flash of patriotism, chose Nilfgaard.
Well, of course.
Hamal Ochendagbali will play the Monster Stick, and Agnetha Skald has chosen Scoia'tael. Yours truly, of course, shall await the winner with a Skellige deck. I'm determined to prove its value.
Good for you. Anyway,
Ready to
hopefully
start
I
if
don't
everybody
have
else
to
is.
press
I
in
invite you to
much.
join me on the terrace. The herald shall soon announce the tourney's start.
Hopefully I don't have to press in too much.
Let the tourney begin!
I want that.
In round one, Agnetha Skolt faces Eric von Brog, and Geralt of Rivia plays Hamal on Gangbali.
Let's grab a table.
A wager would you wish to make?
What did you have in mind?
Weapons do I collect, and your sword of silver my eye has caught. Should I win, I should take it. Should I lose, to you another equally precious shall I give.
Here's the thing. Technically, since I could actually have my sword remade. So it's not actually too much of a loss, but I'm not going to lose.
Alright. So be it.
So you have to be Skevka. It's like I swore I want some of those, but well, here's the thing. I can actually technically do this. Because I technically have both of those. So I could put one in there at least. Just in case. Probably ain't gonna get that layout though. Okay, so we have that. We have a Berserker. We have Longship. Yeah. We have that. We have that. Yes, this is this. Farmers response require more. We don't have more. No wait, this is the must one. Never mind. Type bond. That one requires more. Right. Okay. The end cards I really want to replace. really, honestly. Like, maybe this one, but... I mean, just because it's a 4. I have to keep it. I have to keep it buying Frost. I am buying a monster deck. As to play something that isn't going to be affected by buying Frost. It's like, how much do I want to play on the first round? Or should do that. Here comes the vampires. Of course, I'm nerfing myself technically too. Wait, what? But you were supposed to... I have them. But you know what? We do have our faster thing. Can I not apply my patch thing? Maybe it's already active. 2. Instead of 1, I guess it is already active. You're supposed to play that uphill for F's sake. So, not as threatening of a monster deck as I was expecting. I'm sure it's still the vampires and the crones, but could have been much worse. I think I might lose this round. Because I don't have any cards to play. He does. Wait. Well, that's gonna be it. I forgot that Scarecrow does that. It's like, oh crap, I'm going to lose. Double cards. It's like Northern Realms ability, but better.
Good match. Thanks.
And upon your victory, congratulate I you. What drove me to wager a sword against you know I not. Clearly to guide me the universe ceased. Here, you may it serve well.
I'd never have lost if you hadn't cheated.
And my land folk who slander like that don't live long, because we don't let them. Accuse me of cheating again, and I'll cut your tongue out.
Enough. Hands to yourselves.
As Gwent is a gentleman's sport, we expect all its players to demonstrate impeccable manners, and we cannot tolerate any disturbances. Thus, by decision of Count Monnier, the contestants from Novigrad and Skellige are hereby disqualified.
Gentlemen's sport. Bah. Well, I'm a lady, and we ladies don't give a flying fart about a tourney where any measly prick can accuse us of cheating.
With round 1 completed, the standings are as follows. Agnetha Skolt and Eric van Vrog both disqualified. Geralt of Rivia has defeated Hamel Ong Den Valley of Ophir. In the semi-final, Gerard shall face the defending champion, Ambassador Von Heen.
I am honored.
Oh, so much for really playing against, you know, all the other decks. Well, let's see what they gave us this time. Can't believe I screwed up the frickin' Berserker thing. So what do we have? We have one clan on Craig. We have an Ermion. We have... Do I have nearly enough siege for that one to actually be useful though? I mean, I can turn that up to a 12 at least, so... Wish I had more of those. Oh. Let's just wing it and see how it goes. Might as well start off with 12. I hate you. That was a bit of a waste now, wasn't it? Oh well. He played a 4, I'm just going to wipe them all out. Powers were playing freaking Nilfgaard. Which means spy cards for days. Your opponent has passed. Your opponent has basically given you the round. I was gonna say, I do need to parlay this one. Because it spawns that. Himdall. Black infantry archers, which I really don't like. It doesn't make sense for them to be 10. Or are you just going to scorch that? Just because it's the highest ranked one. Yeah, a bunch of freaking hero cards, doesn't he have? Oh, and spawn. I might not win this one because he has 8 cards in my 2. That's less than ideal. I'd say if he plays another black infantry, it's over for me. Or he'll do that. And that. But on those, he still has cards to play. I don't really. I mean, Scaroga, yay. But yeah, we lost.
Your Excellency, a pure pleasure to play you.
God,
The pleasure was mutual, I assure you. Congratulations, Witcher.
Stop desecrating Gwent! Death to any and all new factions!
Seems there's some trouble brewing.
Scoot, all of yous! Off your asses and hide to Skellige, ye ale-loving seal slurpers.
Please remain calm and stop the verbal attacks.
Stop your mum from fucking ferrets, Monier, and hands off our Gwent!
Maybe instead of hollering threats, you ought to just explain what it is you want.
We've said it plenty of times, yet no one ever listens!
Got me listening.
Gwent's an ancient pastime. Its rules were set ages ago.
Exactly. Determined in keeping with the laws of nature.
There should be 4 factions. That is the optimal number. We'll not tolerate the introduction of any others. It would disgrace the tradition.
Aye, leave our Gwent the fuck alone.
Enough of this! Didn't come here to jabber but to break fucking heads in defense of tradition! Come on, lads!
Oh, what about your doorstep? That would be spoiler town.
You'll regret that. You're gonna ring fucking life so hard, you'll trap this one for the rest of your days. Boxing band of cream bloods!
Cooled you off a bit?
Fuck. Seeing triple. Quadruple, even.
Enough! I shall summon the guard.
I got this, Count. Sure, you can shut this tournament down, but there'll be another, with who knows what new rules. If you don't like them, don't enter. Play somewhere else however you want, but you'll never stop other folk from playing however they like.
Bollocks!
Like my good friend Zoltan Chive says, if one says you're talking bollocks, they could be right, they could be wrong. But if multiples say you're talking bollocks, well, you probably are. So let's take a vote. Who else here thinks I'm full of it?
Zoltan Chive? Haven't seen that rascal in ages. How's he doing?
Was in Novigrad last I saw him. Be glad to tell you more over a flask of something strong.
Attention, everyone! Our outing's taken a new turn. We're to sit and drink vodka with Zoltan's pal.
Gentlemen, wait. We've still the final round of the tourney to play.
Final? Fuck that! I, Yaki Raffenberg, do hereby declare my participation in this tournament, and I demand to play the victor. We'll settle whether this Skellige faction's worth a flaming bag of shite, once and for all.
Well, there you
Agreed, but please, show some patience. We must first play a pre-final.
Well, we settled that.
In the
Look at
pre-final, Count Monnier, representing the Skellige faction, shall face Geralt of Rivia, also playing with a Skellige deck.
My brother's dream has come true. Skellige in the final, and played by both contestants.
Good luck.
Honestly, it's not really that bad of a deck. It has benefits of, well, there's that type bond stuff going around. Has the muster stuff going around. Has its own unique, you know, the Berserker thing. Has, well, the ability of basically the Northern Realms, but better since it owns 2 cards. And 2 round cards on the graveyard placed on the battlefield at the start of the 3rd round. It's not bad. It's just I prefer Northern Realms. Problem those half the time my Northern Realms strategy doesn't really work because, well, you need Siege to really be effective with the hero card that I use 90% of the time. Anyway, let's see where we get this time. We have a Scorch, Clear Weather, Commander's Horn. Okay, so I don't need you. I said I don't need you. Let's try this again. He's probably gonna go for that route. I can't really do that. Can't really get those cards. I can, however, start off like this. Hopefully it doesn't scorch my damn thing. That's fair, so he probably has all the Berserkers and all those cards. And probably both these. Oh, you're going to pass. Okay. It's a shame you can't just basically remaster. But this is traditional grant rooms. Maybe I don't have more climb on Great Warriors. Oh yeah, you wasted one of your shield maidens. Right, and your berserker even. Totally buffing my siege. But here's the thing, I could. Did my mouse fall asleep? My mouse fell asleep. Does that too often. Come on. Buff those or something. Oh, you dick. Like I really want to buff these too, but right after I played it. Shit. Oh, for F6. No.
Congrats. Congratulations! The best man has won, playing the best faction to boot.
Thanks. Good game.
Skellige won! What a bundle of pish! Tournament's not done! Now, it's my turn.
He's gonna be playing
That
Scorch,
is
eh?
what we agreed. Let us resolve our differences here and now.
So
Now
Captain
to
Creed-
determine the ultimate victor! Geralt of Rivia, playing the Skellige faction, shall face Yaki Raffiberg, playing...
Scoia'tael!
Let the better man or dwarf win! So technically we don't get to play anyone playing the Northern Realms at this. So I've lost what? 2 rounds technically? The problem is it's just like I'm not getting good enough cards. It's like it goes down to basically those 2 random cards, and yeah, it's not gonna cut it half the time because they still have cards left over. Not getting good enough combinations yet. So you're out for Berserkers. The problem here is why we have our Berserkers. We don't have any way to really buff them. So I need to replace that with something that can actually do damage. This one here might actually be useful, as with this one. Wish I had more, you know, of cards that actually buffed each other. Keeping these just in case, though. I'll use the cow. Their power has passed. There we go. Shame we can't, you know, really play any other cards that come. Well, aren't you just gonna be a bag of dicks? How about that? Boop. Chapo for them. Why wouldn't you? But I have all these. Mustard. God, that's such a good play. And then it was cancelled. Okay, so here's the thing. We do not want to play Binding for Us because they would still have 30. This maybe. But problem right here is I can't really play anything good. Again. Keep running into this damn issue with Gwent. Because I can play this card, but, well, there's nothing to scorch. Except for my cards. So it's pointless for me to play that. Could play Bifrost, but that would give them an advantage. Could play this, but that would give them an advantage. If I pass, they're probably going to win, so... But I'm gonna have to pass. Just because I can't play anything without screwing myself over. Oh, well. I can work with that one at least. Yeah, that works. Gotta remember when to pass, when to not. Go too far in on the second round and think I can win. Just from brute forcing it, but I can't.
Thanks. Good game.
Bollock blisters! What hurts most is fucking Skellige one. But as they say, tough shite. Congrats!
You've been playing practically all day, apparently.
Come on, lads! Let's get soused!
No, you must stay, for I wish to treat you all to a tipple. We must toast the premier of the new faction. And if anyone wishes to play a friendly match of Gwent, I see no reason why not.
Oh god, we're getting like the old frames. That face. The game's not even catching up.
Thank you for everything, Witcher.
We.
No problem. Had fun.
You proved yourself a true Gwent master. Here, the grand prize. You earned it.
Oh, who are we kidding? I cheated several times.
Thank you very much, Count.
Thank you once more for deigning to take part in my little tournament. I hope we shall meet again.
Still having that issue. It's like, oh,
Who
by the way,
knows?
you should read this.
Farewell.
You should definitely read this.
Come quickly, I haven't enough for everyone.
God. Herp. Great. Those were just my friends. Wonderful. Gang.